evening, everyone. I do hope this finds you and your families all well and staying safe. Now, my name is Jenny Arrowsmith. I'm a regional director with ACN, and it's my huge pleasure to be hosting this evening and to welcome you to our ACN UK National Business Overview. I was introduced to ACN some 12 years ago by close friends and business associates at a time in my life when I was a stay-at-home mum. And it just made sense to me to get started. So I'm here today because of the simple ACN success system and the incredible leadership that loves to help other people and make a positive difference in the world. I'm so grateful for this opportunity because it's given me a great track to run on, not only to learn and earn for myself, but also to put myself in a position to help others achieve their dreams and ambitions. So wherever you are this evening, and if you're here for the very first time, a special welcome to you. But in order to get the most out of the next 30 minutes, I strongly recommend you turn off your phones, eliminate all distractions, and make sure you have pen and paper to hand. Take good notes as we shall be sharing life-changing information. But right now, it is my absolute honor to introduce our speaker for this evening. I have a huge amount of respect for this gentleman, as in a very short period of time, he reached the pinnacle of success within ACN, having achieved the top income position, which means that time and money are no longer an issue within his life. This person has spoken in front of crowds of thousands of people at a single time, and they know the ACN information inside and out. They've helped countless people find success within the ACN system and have had a ton of fun doing it. Their team spans the globe, and their time is sought after by thousands. So, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to our virtual stage our good friend and business partner, Senior Vice President Abubakar Kasim. Over to you, sir.
Hello, Jenny, and good evening to you, first of all, and good evening to everyone, ladies and gents. I hope everyone is doing well. First of all, I just want to thank you, Jenny, for the kind words, and also, for the work which you're actually putting in towards your business and helping, inspiring so many people, and more importantly, having a very positive impact on the lives of many out there. So first of all, ladies and gents, I hope you guys are doing well. And more importantly, I hope everyone is keeping safe during these, we could say testing times. But I truly believe, personally, I do believe that it's testing times and it's difficult times that really bring out the best in people. So wherever you are, I hope you haven't been too affected by the global events. And, I really hope that you can, prepare or plan something as, just over 6 months ago, we never knew, we're going to be going through something like this. Just a bit about myself. My name is Abubakar Qasim. I'm actually from the north of England, a small city called Bradford. You can probably tell by my accent. And prior to ACN, I was actually working as an IT consultant. So I was, working very hard, graduated in 2005, got my degree in computing. And then for around 9 to 10 years, I was working in various fields within IT. And to be very honest with you, I really enjoyed building a 10-year career, which I would say was fairly successful. Working 60, 70 hours a week, that was the only thing what I knew. Now, after around 10 years, there came a point in my life where, I decided, I don't want to work for somebody else now. I really want to do something for myself, because I was thinking of the worst case scenario. If I was to lose my job, what else do I have? I have no other skills to show. So what happened in 2014, a friend of mine called me and he asked me whether I was open to making an extra income. And obviously I was, we're all looking to make an extra income. The only problem for me that time was I had just gone back to university and I was studying for a full-time master's, which was taking a lot of my time away. But there was two things I could have done then. I could either have made an excuse or I could have become successful. And I decided to go with the latter. So whilst I was doing a full-time master's, I started my journey to entrepreneurship and I started working with this company. Now, the reason why I'm sharing this story with you is because I just come from an average background. And I really believe anyone from an average background can do non-average things within our business. On a very part-time basis, within my first 1 year, I was able to achieve one of the highest positions within the company. We call that a regional vice president. And then just following the 20-year-old system back then, following what my teachers and mentors taught me, I was able to achieve the pinnacle position, which is a senior vice president. And I really believe that anyone who has a good mindset followed by a good skill set, they can achieve anything you want. Okay, so the information I'm going to be sharing with you is the same information that was shared with me in January of 2014. 6.5 years down the line, completely changed my life, completely changed the direction of mine and my family's life. And, today my business expands to, almost 20 countries now. The business is turning over multiple 7 figures a year. And I'm very fortunate to be, time and financially free as well. But now still getting started, trying to help other people to achieve the same. So that was just a bit of my background. Let's now come on to the company that you're here to see today. So the name of the company is ACN Inc. And just to give you some information about the company, today ACN has an established 27-year record. So for those of you who are brand new here today, you should know that just because you're new, this company is not new. You're not seeing a concept which is just starting. It's already passed the test of time. And today we are in our 28th year. And today we are the world's largest direct seller of telecommunications, energy, and essential services. So ACN specializes in customer acquisition. Today we've expanded our wings. ACN has expanded its business in 27 countries over 5 continents. And since they launched in January of 1993, they have acquired millions and millions of customers around the world. In fact, just in the past 5 years, we've done over 4 billion euros in sales. Yes, that's billion with a B. Now, what is it exactly that ACN offers? Well, like I mentioned before, we offer essential services. Essential services, as the word suggests, are services that people need and use every single day and certainly pay bills for every single month. So I'm talking about services like energy, which is natural gas and electric. I'm talking about multiplayer, which is, internet, broadband, landlines and television, then mobile partnerships, SIM card services, home and business security, and merchant services, which is chip and pin machines. Now, we've actually developed many, many amazing partnerships all around the world, but just in UK alone, for our energy partnership, we have a company called Blue Green Energy, which offers residential and very soon business energy. Virgin Media, I don't need to give you an introduction of Virgin Media. Virgin Media are our partners for multiplayer internet services. We're also very proud to be doing business with EE, the number one telecoms company in the whole of UK. And then ACN has its own company called Joy Mobile, where we offer 12-month contract SIM card services for phones and for tablets. And we also have something called Strive for 5 or Get 5, Get Free, which basically means if you just acquire 5 customers, then you would receive a SIM card where 100% of the subscription would be paid for by ACN. Our home and business security is with Europe's number one alarm system, which is an amazing technology called Verisure Alarms, which is a 24/7 monitored alarm system for your home and your business. And finally, the world's largest provider of merchant services, chip and pin machines with a company called First Data. So you can see straight away that these are essential services people need and use every single day. And these are the services that we market on behalf of these companies. Now, that was just in UK. What about Europe? Well, around Europe, we actually have some amazing partnerships with other big blue chip companies. And these are just a handful, just, a few selected companies that we have a partnership with. Now, when I saw ACN's business model, I was highly impressed with their business model. Not only was it a very simple business model, but it was a very effective one. Now, we know that most service providers out there, they will actually spend hundreds of thousands, if not millions of pounds every single year advertising their companies through media, internet, and so on and so forth. Now, whilst that works, ACN chooses to do business in a very different way. So we actually use something so simple but so effective called word of mouth marketing or referral or relationship marketing, where we go directly to our customer and we offer them these services. Now, this model has been working for myself and millions of people around the world. And ACN has provided or created a platform where average people like me and yourselves can benefit from making commissions in many different ways from the bills that our customers are paying. Now, the most amazing thing about ACN is how you can actually get started, how you can be part of it. Now, today, if you were to go out there and start a traditional business, you know that you have to invest tens and thousands, even hundreds of thousands of pounds. Imagine you were going to branch out into over 20 countries. It will literally cost you millions. But to become an independent business owner within ACN, all it costs you is one small fee of £199, which is the IBO fee, and then just £25 a month, which is a support fee. Now, let me explain what you get with that. The first thing you actually receive is your personal e-commerce online shop. This is a website which is highly sophisticated. It's active in all the countries that ACN does business in. You can choose a name for your own website, and customers very simply can switch over their services in their homes and their businesses from your website. You will also receive a second website, which we call a tracking and reporting website, which allows you to monitor your whole business. On the right-hand side here, ACN offers amazing online support. We have online forums known as IBO communities, which is complete online support, so you can get help anytime you want. We also have a live chat, and we offer complete customer support for all your customers. Now, the most amazing thing about ACN is you can actually run your business online. Just in the past 6 to 8 months now, we know that companies like Primark and Marks and Spencer's and many other retail stores, they've been closed and their revenue went down to zero, okay, just because of the global pandemic that we've actually, or we are going through. But having an online business means that your online shop is always open 24/7. So you can run your business from a laptop, from an iPad or a tablet, and even from your mobile phone. Now, how is it that you can generate income within ACN? We have 4 different ways of getting paid within ACN. And the first one is called personal customer bonuses. Okay, so this is just the first way you can get paid. Now, these bonuses apply to 2 types of people. One is the brand new IBO who just get started. So let's say you just get started, the bonuses would apply for you or apply to you in your first 30 days of you getting started. However, for existing IBO, so if you've been an IBO for more than 30 days, then the bonuses apply to you within each calendar month. Now, let's say you get started today and you've had your training and you now start to acquire customers. All the services which I've previously been through, they carry a certain amount of points. These points are anywhere between 1 to 4 points, okay? On average, each service gives you 2 points. So if you were to acquire 7 points from 3 services, that would give you a bonus of £75, and you would achieve the first position within our compensation plan, which is called Customer Qualified, CQ. Okay, remember this? CQ, Customer Qualified. All you need to do is just acquire 7 points, which is 3 services. Now, on top of that, let's say you went out there and just acquired 3 more points. That would give you a total of 10 points, and you would make an additional £25. So now you made £100 just for acquiring 10 points. But it doesn't stop there, because for every 10 points which you acquire customers for, you would continue to receive £100, okay? Like we had a brand new person in our team who just started a few days ago, and they're already on nearly 20 points. So that means they've already bagged £200 just for this bonus alone. That's not even talking about the other bonuses. So that's just the first way we get paid within ACN. Now, the second way, it's one of my favorite ones. It's called residual income. Now, for those of you who don't know, residual income is the power of doing something one time, yet getting paid over and over again, okay? Now, this might ring a bell because you've heard of people like Michael Jackson and, other singers and authors, J.K. Rowling, inventors, musicians, singers, and so on and so forth. These are the people who make residual income or royalties, where they sing a song or write a book one time, but get paid every time the album is played or sold or the book is sold. We get paid residual income as well. I'm not sure about you guys, but I can't sing a song like Michael Jackson to save my life. And I ain't writing a book anytime soon. But today I'm very proud to say that I'm part of the small percentage of people on this entire planet who makes residual income. Now, once you acquire customers, then customers are going to pay their bills every single month. So ACN will pay you up to 15% on the monthly commissionable revenue of every single one of your customers, not one time, every time the customer pays a bill. So just to give you an example, my father was my first customer back in 2014. That's over 6.5 years ago. Every single month, my father has been paying his bills, and I've been getting paid a residual income on his bills for the past 6.5 years. Isn't that amazing? He made a saving, I start making residual income. So you can actually make residual income on all your personal customers. Now, on top of that, the third way you can generate income, and this is also one of my favorite ways, it's called overriding residual income. And in simple terms, it means that ACN allows you to build a team. You can now build your own team. I'm sure every one of us, we know somebody out there who's struggling, somebody who may have lost their job, someone who just wants to make an extra income. You can now introduce other people to the system, and these people will be part of your team. Now, once your team goes out there and they start to acquire customers, ACN will pay you 3% on the first 5 levels of your business every single month, once again. So now, not only do you make an income on your own customers, you also make an overriding residual income on all your team's customers, not one time, again, every single month, their customers pay their bills. That's powerful. Now, if that isn't enough money for you, there's actually a fourth way you can generate money with an ACN. That's called overriding customer acquisition bonuses. So the fourth way of making money is additional bonuses. So we have different positions within our compensation plan. Now, I'll try my best to keep this very, very simple. If you look on the left-hand side here, it says CQ Customer Qualified. Now, just follow me here. How does someone become customer qualified? Let's say you get registered, and all you have to do to become customer qualified is just acquire your first 3 services. That's it. These 3 services can be any 3 services, and they can even be in your own home or business. That would allow you to achieve the position of customer qualified and make a bonus of £75. Okay? Now, the next position is called ETL, Executive Team Leader. How does one become Executive Team Leader? Well, you've already got 3 services as a CQ. All you need to do now is just get around 10 extra services. Okay? So around 15 services in total. That would help you to become ETL. Now, you can do this in 2 ways. You can either do that yourself, 15 services personally, yourself, or you can actually build a team, and all the services accumulated between your team would count towards you becoming executive team leader. Now, at this position, ACN would pay you £40 every time you helped one person anywhere in your team to achieve the first position of customer qualified, where you show them how to get customers, you show them how to make their first paycheck of £75, and you make a bonus of £40. Imagine you are helping more and more people to actually do that. Okay, so that would be 40 times the customer qualified IBOs in your team. Now, we have many executive team leaders on the call today. However, time doesn't permit me to call all of them. We've selected one executive team leader to share her story, and this lady is doing amazing things, not just building a team, but in terms of acquiring customers on a very part-time basis. Please help me welcome onto the call Executive Team Leader, Mrs. Patty Modoni. Welcome, Patty.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kasim, for giving me the opportunity to share my story. So my name is Patty Modoni. Said there, my background is in nursing. I also run a traditional business here in the UK, in Liverpool, a nursing agency to be precise. I was actually introduced to this business by a total stranger who just called me to find out if I was looking for another way of making extra income. And I was 23 years in the NHS. I still had not found what I was looking for. So I was shown this presentation that you're seeing now, and I signed up straight away because of a few things. She told me you can actually build this business part-time. You can get paid on the services that you already use. And I was like, okay, that's fine. That's great with me. She said you can actually have residual income from your own services and other people's services. So I was sold out. She said you can leave the business for your family, which is amazing. And she finally said someone will be there to hold your hand to show you how to succeed, which I've actually enjoyed since I started this business. Now, right now I've got hundreds and hundreds of customers just by following the success system in this business and the leadership that we have in ACN. Absolutely amazing. I can't wait for my next level. Thank you so much, Mr. Kasim, for giving me the opportunity. Back to you.
Thank you, Patty. Thank you for sharing your story, and all the best for your next position. Now, the next position is called RD Regional Director. This is where things start to get really serious. And at this position now, first of all, to achieve the position of a regional director, what you need to do is continue working, duplicating yourself, and acquiring 600 points, which is around 300 services. And you don't have to do this yourself. This can actually be accumulated between your whole team. So it's a team effort that will allow you to become a regional director. Now the income or the bonuses actually go up from £40 to £160 for every time you help one person in your team anywhere to get started, get some services, show them how to get services, and show them how they can make their first paycheck. So not only are you helping them to get paid, you also make a bonus yourself. For this position, we have an amazing gentleman. And by the way, this is someone who introduced me to the business. What an amazing system. And today, you know, this gentleman not only has a business in UK, he has a global business. And, you know, he's one of the most humble people you will ever meet, you know, and today we invited him to be on this call, you know, to share his story. Please help me welcome one of the top producing regional directors, Mr. Rashid Mohammed. Welcome, Rashid.
Thank you, Abu Bakr. Got high praise that I need to live up to those compliments, but thank you very much. My name is Rashid Mohammed, and I came across the ASEAN opportunity in September 2013. And at the time, I was 21 years of age, and I was self-employed video editor struggling to make ends meet. And so what attracted me to ASEAN, an online business, and as well as the freedom and flexibility that I had with the ASEAN business to work from, you know, from home or from using the internet as little or as much as I would like. And so I got started by simply following the system put in place for all of us. And in 7 years, myself and my team have successfully referred over 5,000 customers to benefit from the ASEAN services, of which we, between us, get paid a percentage of the total billing volume every single month. And so thanks to the ASEAN system, myself and many others in my team are now able to, with residual income, live a life where we have the time freedom and the flexibility to schedule our work around our life instead of the other way around. And what I'm most excited about is the company and the compensation plan being better than it ever has been before. I think to myself, if we were able to build back then what we will be able to build, what about now with the improved compensation? So for that, I'm very thankful to the ASEAN system and its leadership, who are continuously making the ASEAN opportunity better and better each year. And I'm excited to see the new success stories and new promotions and help people achieve their positions as well. So with that, I'll hand it back to you, Abu Bakr. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Rashid. And thank you for showing me the plan, you know, on the 8th of January, 2014. I still remember like that was yesterday. Wow. Okay, now that actually brings me on to the high positions. And the next position is called a regional vice president, which has two subcategories: regional vice president gold and regional vice president platinum. And at this position, you can now see that, you know, the bonuses actually go higher. To achieve this position, once again, you and your team needs to accumulate around 3,000 points. But let's just talk about the last position, which is called a senior vice president. So this is currently my position, but today it's not about me. It's about a guest speaker who we have on the call today, who holds this position of a senior vice president. This is one of the most inspiring human beings, you know, not just within the business, outside the business. I have so much respect for him. You know, the people that he's been able to inspire, the impact that he's had on thousands of people, including myself, around the world, is just phenomenal. And this gentleman today holds the position of a senior vice president, and he's one of the top producing senior vice presidents in the whole company. Please help me welcome onto the call Senior Vice President, Mr. Zia Rahman. Welcome, Zia.
Good evening, Mr. Abu Bakr Qasim. Good evening, everyone. I hope everybody is doing well. I hope everybody is safe. Guys, my name is Zia Rahman. I'm a Senior Vice President with ASEAN. Prior to ASEAN, I came to the country as an immigrant, and I did all sorts of jobs: cleaning, security, working, shelving in departmental store, cab driving. Then I had opportunity to start a small business, work very, very hard, 14, 15 hours a day. For a few years, the life has been good. I was making some good income. When recession started, I lost my business just in a matter of few months' time. I had some savings, so I invested money in few other businesses, but nothing worked out. In 2010, 2011, I was in some of the most difficult circumstances. I was behind on my mortgage. My home got repossessed, and I became homeless. And no job, no income, no home. This was the situation I was in when in 2012, a stranger actually approached me for the business. I looked at the opportunity, and paying few £100 and starting a business in 20 plus country got me excited and and making money residually on your own bills. So I started in April 2012. 2 years in a business, I got promoted as a regional vice president, and I started making full-time income from this opportunity. 2 years and 7 months in a business, I got promoted as a senior vice president, and my life has been completely changed. Not only I have been able to make a good full-time serious income, but I have been able to have a quality time with my family, and I've been able to give a time to the causes which I always wanted to do. Today, I'm in a business for 8+ years, no alarm clock, no 9 to 5, no commuting, and most importantly, living life in my own term, doing the thing which I always wanted to do. Thanks to the amazing ACN system, thanks to the great co-founders and leadership which allowed me to achieve success through this business model. Thank you, Abu Bakr, by giving me a chance. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Zia. I know how busy you are, but today you gave us your time. Thank you so much for the wise words of wisdom. Now, at these high positions, you can expect increased bonuses, increased residuals, and you can even qualify for fully paid incentive trips where ACN will actually pay for a holiday for you and your partner, okay? And trust me when I say these are not your average holidays. These are 5-star luxurious holidays. I've been blessed to actually travel, all over the world with ACN. Now, how is it somebody can get started? Well, the first thing you need to do is enroll as an independent business owner. Utilize the already existing 27-year-old support system, which will help you and guide you to participate in our training, and then teach you how you can start acquiring customers. Okay. Now, we have an amazing 30-day game plan where you can come into this business and in your first 30 days start to make money. Look, if you were just to acquire 10 points, that would actually give you £100 bonus. Now, also, we have additional bonuses. These are called retail bonuses, where if you just acquired 3 customers for Virgin Media, you can make up to £325. If you acquired 3 customers for Very Short Alarm Systems, you can actually make £600. Now, after that, we actually move on to helping other people. So let's say you have a couple of friends. You introduce a couple of friends to the business. You duplicate the same thing which you did. You show them how they can get 10 points as well. Now you have 30 points in your whole team. 30 points makes you an executive team leader. Now at the position of an executive team leader, you start making CABs, customer acquisition bonuses, £40 every time you help one person to get paid and achieve the first position of customer qualified. But if you help 5 people become customer qualified, that would give you a £200 bonus. You help 10 people become customer qualified, you can actually make a £400 bonus. And if you and your team together collectively help 20 people become customer qualified, that would pay you an £800 bonus. Then we have our 120-day game plan. I actually tell all my team, look, just carry on acquiring customers, and within 2 to 3 weeks, just get around 60 points, okay? 60 points is anywhere between 25 to 30 services. That's just one time, not every month, okay? Now, once you've done that, what you want to do is continue working, continue building, helping your team to also duplicate, and help 9 people in your whole team just to get 60 points each, okay? Because that would equal 600 points, and you would now have become a regional director. So this is the 120-day game plan that I'm teaching my team, and I would advise every person on this call to do exactly the same. Now, as a regional director, once again, when you help people to get some services, achieve the first position of customer qualified and get paid, ACN will also pay you. If you and your team help 15 people get customer qualified, you will make £1,800. You help 25 people, that's £3,000. And in your whole team, 50 people become customer qualified, you make a £6,000 bonus. Now, what is our success system that's been working for 27 years? Well, the first thing is you want to become your own customer. I was able to acquire 6 services in my own house, 4 services in my father's house, 3 services in my sister's house, okay? So on and so forth. So become your own customer. After that, make a list. Make a list of anyone that you want to invite to the business, and don't prejudge, okay? Just write the names down. Because your job is just to invite, then one of the experts will carry out the presentation. Now, once your prospect has seen the presentation, we're going to teach them how to acquire customers. That's going to happen through our weekly training, okay? Training is everything. Never miss training. Now, we actually have a very simple system that shows you how to build a team of independent business owners. Now, we made things so easy for you. When it comes to building a team, there's never been a better time than now to check up on your friends, check up how they're doing with their health and financially as well. So let's say you have a friend called John. All you do is call John and you say, hey, John, listen, how is everything going? Okay. Hey, listen, if I was to send you a link to a webinar on this date and time, showing you how you can start an online business from home, make more money and potentially change your life financially, would you be willing to have a look? Okay. If I would you, simple as that. Now, more than likely, John's going to say, well, what's it about? Can you tell me more? What's the name of the company? Whatever John says, your job is not to try and explain it. You just say, look, John, I was just introduced to it myself. So I'd rather not try to explain it. You really need to see the visual information. Trust me, you need to be on that webinar. See you there. Simple as that, okay? Now, we have webinars like this from Monday to Thursday, where one of our top executives goes through the presentation at 7:00 p.m. UK time. The details are here below. Feel free to take a screenshot of this and share this with your prospects. And just make sure that your prospects log on from their phone, tablet, or from a laptop. Now, we're also very excited because next Wednesday, we have a product training. And we always try to, get our partners involved. And we have one of our partners, Virgin Media, who is actually going to be on the call with us straight after the seminar or the webinar next Wednesday, 23rd of September at 7:30. So please make sure that you don't miss this, simply because they're going to be training you on how to really maximize this partnership. And once again, the meeting ID is the same for that. However, this Saturday, I'm super excited. We have invited, would you believe, the first ever IBO in ACN. The lady who started 27 years ago and joined directly and was the first ever independent business owner. Who better to learn from than Senior Vice President, Mrs. Debbie Davis. So this is this Saturday, the 19th of September, 2:00 p.m. UK time, same ID below. Take a picture, take a screenshot, and share this with your friends and your team and your prospects, and make sure they're on there, especially if you've got any females, because she will really inspire not only the females, but males as well, okay? There's going to be a presentation followed by training from our top leaders, and then Mrs. Debbie Davis is actually going to be our guest speaker. Now, finally, I just want to thank everyone for being on the call. You're going to either be one of two people. You're going to either be someone who wants to save money and become a customer and support the person who invited you, okay? Benefit from one of our amazing services. Or you may be number two. I was a number two. I was someone who wants to make money. So you might want to make money and become an independent business owner. Whichever one of these two options or categories you fall under, please get back to the person who invited you here today immediately after this call and let them know if you're person one or person two. Whichever decision you decide to make, I personally want to wish you all the best. And I really hope that, you achieve success. And hopefully one day we're going to be hearing your testimonial on one of these calls. Just in closing, I want to thank everyone for being on the call. We hope to see you on the next webinar, which is going to be on Saturday. For now, take care, stay safe, and God bless.